Alrighty. So, Kennedy, first of all, tell us how was that game for you?
I mean, I think the end emotion is definitely, I'm proud of the group for sticking with the game plan and continuing to believe in themselves, because I think when you don't get that validation of seeing the ball go through the hoop, and they got great players in that team that were making big shots in the first half. Could have been really easy to go away from the game plan and not believe in our own ability, but this group really grinded the heck out of that second half. So I'm incredibly proud of them.
Veronica, how about from your perspective?
Yeah, I would say it just says a lot about who we are as a group, the leadership we have from a coaching perspective, and from just our captains, our players on the floor. They just set the tone for us, and I think just the body language, the communication, like it never wavered. Even when we were down 20, up 4, like no matter what, we were just consistent all the way through, and just lifting each other up, because the first half, again, we were getting good looks, we just weren't knocking things down. So just kind of staying the course, it was a big win for us.
Tell us about the start of the game. I think in the first 70 seconds, I think we didn't have a score, and Sammy had 2 personals. How was the start of the game for you? It was very different to what we've seen other weeks.
Yeah, I mean, look, that was obviously part of Southside's game plan, perhaps, to intentionally go at Sammy and put her in actions. And I mean, look, to Sammy's credit, she wore the 2 fouls. She stayed on the bench, she remained focused. She continued to contribute to the team from the sideline. We rotated Abby in, and she found ways to contribute as she has her entire playing career. So again, it's sort of a mentality of one person down, the next person stands up, and we did that collectively as a group. I thought the accumulative effect of team basketball was really impressive today, because I think there were great performances all around, but some of those performances don't necessarily reflect on the stat sheet.
Can you talk to me about Veronica and Tolo's games today in particular? I thought they were, well, I am not the expert that you are, obviously, but I thought they were like really exceptionally, and like the defensive game I felt had to lead the play today. Can you talk to us about that?
I mean, certainly the great thing about V is, she had an exceptional game today. Both her and Tolo had exceptional games statistically. And I mean, when V's aggressive and she gets downhill, and she's did a great job getting to the foul line and exposing a lot of the matchups that, weren't good matchups at the time. So she did a good job taking advantage of that. And same with Tolo. I mean, Tolo just chipped away. I think both players chipped away all game long. But I mean, from my perspective, they're great games statistically. But I think V does that. She shows up every week on the defensive end, and is such an important piece for us, because the impact she has goes beyond statistics. And it's the same with Tolo, her gravity and pick and roll play. That she doesn't always have 18 points and 11 rebounds, but sometimes that opens up wide open shots for other people because of her gravity. And V had the same effect today. And they were just both the better factors of great team basketball, but not taking anything away. I mean, V was on triple-double watch for the majority of the game by the looks of it. I didn't know that until I looked at it, and I don't typically make my decisions as a coach based on statistics. It's, as you mentioned, eye test, and their basketball both passed the eye test today. So I know that the bonus is offense for V, because we know we're going to get defense every game.
Veronica, tell us about, from your perspective, sometimes it's hard to talk about your own game, but do you think that was your best game in Spirit Colours so far? We're 6 games in, but...
Yeah, I mean, I guess looking statistically for sure, definitely just from an aggression standpoint, I think the second half in particular was definitely something that kind of was in the back of my mind. But I think it's just a testament kind of just to the confidence that Coach Kennedy has in me and my teammates. I think it was really easy at halftime to just kind of overthink or overanalyze, but his trust in me and just kind of reminding me of that and encouragement allowed me to kind of just keep that aggression going in the second half.
Talking about halftime, what was Coach's message to you guys at halftime?
Just that we're getting good looks, like we weren't doing anything. It wasn't an effort thing. It wasn't just a lack of trying. It was just, okay, at second half, like we have to keep looking, keep taking those shots, and stay the course, play our game. We don't have to do anything outside of ourselves, but just chip away, and that's exactly what we did kind of from the start of the third quarter. So the message was never panicked, it was never negative, it was just, okay, we learn from it, we adjust, and then we execute in the second half.
Can you talk us through the second quarter? I think we were 11, and the final quarter, we kept them to 9. So talk us through those emotions, the roller coaster of emotions for yourself.
I think the level of execution defensively and offensively came through when it mattered most, and I think just to V's point before, staying the course in the second half, we continue to believe in each other and continuing to make the best decision for the team. I think everyone did an exceptional job of that today. We finished the game with, I think it was 10 stops in a row defensively. So that's 3. We call that kills. 3 stops in a row without a team getting an offensive rebound or a score. Us fouling, we call that a kill. So 3 kills to finish the game out was exceptional. And I think we forced them into some really difficult shots. And that's a credit to the playing group again for Scout. Individual and team execution, and also my staff, because they're putting a body of work around Scout and countless hours of video and analytics that go into a lot of the decisions we make for every game. So that's a collective club win.
I thought Abby the past couple of games have been really good off the bench. Obviously this is her home association. Irrespective of the week she's had, can you just talk about her basketball a little bit and how impactful that's been for the group?
Yeah, I'm so proud of her. She's had a big week. And, for her to come here and to her spiritual home ground, this is her home association. And to be able to put the performance she put on the floor makes me so proud as a coach.
Veronica, just one final one for you. A bit more holistic, how have you found coming in to the Spirit group? Correct me if I'm wrong, I think this is your first WNBL time playing WNBL. You've come into this lineup that, we're great, we're like, yes, we've got another WNBA player in our group, but how's it been for you?
It's been incredible. Just from a people perspective, that's the biggest thing for me. When you go away from home, you just kind of want a place that reminds you of home and a place that you can feel comfortable, that you can be yourself and you can be confident in that. And I think I couldn't have asked for a better fit when it comes to that. Basketball is basketball, and it will continue to be up and down, and the highs are high, but just kind of the level-headedness that we have within this group and the leadership that we have, I think it'll be a really special year. I'm just excited to be a part of it.
Awesome. Thanks, guys. Really appreciate your time.
Thanks.